see if that works. Everybody left. Son of a bitch. Did not touch a single thing, and I'm talking to myself. God damn it. Working now? I swear to you, I did not touch the setting on OBS. And you think everything works, but no. Swear to God, you have to go here, 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 and you have to press this and select this. And I did not select that. I did not select that. Gotcha on vid and audio. Thank you so much. So, hi, welcome to the Moosejaw Hour. We'll go along. Again, apologize. Again, it's just embarrassing. Really, seriously, just embarrassing. That somehow something got clicked, and I don't know why. I haven't played with this forever, so you just turn it off, and I don't know. There was a glitch in the Matrix. Sorry, what did you say? Thanks, Mike J. It works, and the sound is good. Thank you. Good. I'm glad it sounds good. All right, I apologize for that. So let's get into the Moosejaw Hour. How are you doing on this Thursday? It's almost the weekend. We're almost there. We're past the halfway mark. Looking forward to it. I'm going to be heading to Sacramento this weekend after 7 weeks, I think it was, of not being there, and because of all the wonderful storms hitting the Sierras and so forth. And I need to get there because I need some supplies from the hobby store. I have a lawn to mow and probably some dishwasher to install and some other things to do and so forth. But, whew, what a pain. It's just embarrassing. It's like I've done this before. Come on. Anyways, welcome to the Moosejaw Hour. I'm Joe, your host. And today we are going to just discuss, there's a comp crawl in Folsom, at Folsom Lake, the Cone Dodgers, as they were. And we're going to test out the skills, or lack of. And then we're also going to see how this truck does. This truck is built for Class 1, Class 2, and right now it's Class 1 with the tires. And we'll talk about that in a moment. We are, 85 days away, 80-ish days away from Colorado. And I did have episode 2, but I was kind of grumpy when I filmed it, so I'm going to erase it and I'm going to redo it. Obviously not tonight. We'll wait till we even feel better, but we will have episode 2 of, what did I call it? It's been so long. Joining the Mile High Crawl. And looking forward to it and everything. My clients at the Education Institute are kind of bugging me. It's like, you gonna come to graduation? And it's like, no. I'll be in Colorado. And I never thought I wanted my teachers to go to graduation. So, Oof. Ooh, a YouTube notification. Hey, Ashley. How you doing? Is this the new one? Yes, it's the new one. See, I got a notification there. We'll turn that off. Good to see you. Anyway, let's say hi to you folks. Hello, Tim. Good to see you, sir. Hello, Phoenix. Hey, Mad. Yeah, I'm mad. Swoof's here. Thank you. Thank you for everybody. Vigio, we hear you. Thank you. Jim Jeer. All right. Or Grim Jeer. Sorry. You were on a roll. I was on a roll, wasn't I? It works and the sound is good. That is so good to hear, I tell you. Everybody's saying hello. Take 2. Absolutely. We don't judge. Oh, someone out there does. Yeah, Phoenix does. See? Yes, of course he does. Sound works on my phone, but not on my TV. All right. I used to watch mostly on my phone. I don't know why. But now I've got Got the man cave here, so we're good. Sound works good. Hey Joe. Hey Orange Taco, how you doing? Are you coming down Saturday or Sunday? I'm coming down Friday, and I'm gonna go to the Folsom because I think they postponed it till Sunday at 9 o'clock. I think it's 9 o'clock. So we are going to do that, and we're going to talk about this little truck, and we're going to talk about painting bodies. We almost got the gunner pile done, so we'll go through that. Getting lots of rain over here in Ohio. Yeah, I hear you on that. I mean, it's been it's doom and gloom right now. Well, it's cold, a little breezy, partly cloudy. I think something's coming in tonight, and then it's supposed to be clear for the weekend until good old Monday and Tuesday, and we start all over again. Let's see what else we got. Isn't cutting the grass for kids? Apparently not. I'm the manly man. I'm the one that knows how to work a rake and a blower and a mower and what have you. So, and I don't mind doing it. It's fun. Said no one ever. Let's see. Oh, no, we like grumpy. Well, you know what? We might have to do it. I kind of need to redo it because I need to give a more proper shout out and more footage of Reefs RC for their help. But we'll see. Maybe I'll just wing it tonight and get it on, and maybe add some more footage of the Reefs RC stuff. NC as well, North Carolina. Oh, hello, North Carolina. I have a niece that lives out there. She's in Wyoming though for some reason on vacation. Wilmington area here, cool. I drove through Moosejaw, Saskatchewan the other week. Caught an itch to RC. There you go. Yeah, I haven't been to Moosejaw yet, or Saskatchewan. I've been to Alberta and British Columbia. But I definitely wanted to go in that area, catch a hockey game there in Winnipeg, good old Winnie, and so forth. Yeah. Everybody thinks I'm from there, so why not go? Nice, I'll miss you. Yes, Orange Taco, absolutely. That sounds great. I mean, no. It's got a blower, Maxi blower. Thank you, Phoenix. And hello from Missouri, the show me state. Way to go. All right, so let's see what we're going to talk about. So before we get to this, maybe we'll put off to the side. We're kind of getting that going. I finished 10 of 11 bodies for our friend Gunnar Nissen of Satisfied Jerky, and I'm going to be dropping those off this weekend. Number 11 is a Sand Scorcher kit, the whole thing. I get to put it together, paint it all, and he's got the AM Pro 3D printed parts, just like Matt Scale Builders get. Please correct me if the name of that company, I think it's AM Pro. I forget what they're called. He's got the 3D printed parts, and I'm going to put that all together for him and paint that all up, inside and outside details. And even if I feel like a little saucy, I got some styrene, I might do some other things with it too to make it look cool. But we do have everything else done. To recap, what did we have? We had a Proline Bronco for the, I believe that was the ASD, the Crawl for Autism event there last year's. We got that. That was our number one. And then we did 2 Camtex, which you've seen. We did do it for Dale Earnhardt's one, and then also the Pegasus, which was a Renault 3-wheel off-road vehicle that I found on Instagram that actually does go off-road there, I believe, in Utah and Idaho. And then, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 4. We did a Phoenix for him in a copper, which I really wanted to keep. And then we did a Cliffhanger, and then we did a Pro, and I'm thinking I'm missing one there somewhere along the line. I know there was 10. I know there's 11, so... Pro. Oof, what was that other one? Can't remember. But we did. I wrote a receipt for him somewhere. But anyways, we got those bodies here. And first off, we'll You know, let's get them because they're nice and neat and ready to go. And first thing was like, had these pros. God, I know there was another body. It's in there somewhere. It's in a box. And this one is, let's show the other one first. This was a paint scheme that Gunner had in mind. And he had it, you know, he put the little Sharpie on what he wanted and everything. So it was orange, gray, flat black. That was about it. And he had that kind of paint scheme. And with that, you know, I got free reign to do whatever I kind of wanted. Whatever gray I wanted, whatever orange. This is a pure orange. I like the pure orange more than orange. Orange just seems, to me, orange is just too bright. I don't think you would ever see that in the real world. And we did the interior. If I could get, there we go. That looks kind of good. We did little orange seats, and that's flat orange. We put some flat clear on there, and so forth. We got Traxxas black as the last thing. So first off is the orange, pure orange, and then next is silver, and then I did. This is a TS Tamiya color, some sort of gray. I can't remember. Royal Air Force gray, something like that. But with that, you have to put the poly carbonate paint, the PS55 flat clear, and I did that about 3 coats, maybe 4. Make sure it dried in between. So that takes time a little bit, but it ensures that when you apply the TS paint isn't applying to the Lexan, it's applying to that PS paint, and that's awesome. That's what you kind of want. And it opens colors from Tamiya to use. You just got to put a lot of PS55 first. So we got that, and then we did that gray, and then we backed that up with a PS12 silver, and then the whole thing is back with Traxxas black. I like the Traxxas black because it's just a nice texture. It adds a little bit of a, I don't know, different kind of, I don't know, look to it a little bit. I don't know what to say look, but it definitely adds a texture to the inside body that I like for whatever reason. We masked that off to black, and then I just put PS55 on top of that to flat black that. And we did that with the bed as well, and so forth. We didn't use the stickers. We just flat black as well, and PS55 flat. So that's Gunner's vision that he wanted. I hope he liked pure orange, if he's here. And he wanted a patina version of it. So you have showroom floor. There we go. And then you have the very aged, and we'll put that away nice and neat. And then we have the patina weathered. What year is this thing? So probably 40 years later or more. 50 years later, old as me. And then we got the patina version of it. And same colors, but we did more of a patina style on it. And it's been a while since I've done a patina body, and it came out great. I went how you say, full ham on it being aged more. All right. And I like the roof. I really do like that. I mean, so with orange, when you want to patina it, you can't go with the basic dark reds or the yellows or even oranges underlining the orange because they kind of just blend in too much. So I actually went with black underneath, and then I applied some reds or some yellows on top of that, and salt. This is salt in between each color. Okay, you just start caking it on, and then I did some TS brown, some sort of brown. Usually you use the red brown, the red brown or the dull red, but those kind of blend into the orange. So I went with darker colors, so when I took off the salt, it would actually come through the orange. And I think that's a key thing with orange. Because I did Harley's, Josh's CUDA drag car like that, and I wasn't really happy with how the patina was. It was coming through, but it kind of just blended with the orange. So you have to use some darker colors, like even black and so forth. I think I had mustard yellow. Yeah, there's mustard yellow under there too. And then we made some, like some primer paint things and so forth. We did the Tamiya pigment here and there. Maybe a little too heavy there, but it looks good. I love the tailgate. I think that's just fine. And we did age the bed a little bit as well. Not too much. And then the exact same interior. I could have aged it too, but I thought, I'll just make it nice and clean. So we got before and we got after. So this is Moosejaw number 94. The other one was 93. We're almost to 100. And before I get to the 91, let's see the comments here. So, Ampro, thank you. Yes, good. Hey, I do know something then, Phoenix. I may get there this weekend. All right. I run the Traxxas R1 build, formerly an open-top orange Jeep. There you go. I have a spare Phoenix Body Joe, just in case. Yeah, Phoenix, next time we meet. Phoenix, next time we meet, I'm just going to paint you that Phoenix body for you. We'll do that. We'll do that at the event, at Proline by the Fire or something. We'll just do it live. And add real dirt to it. I call it Dude's Backyard. You're welcome out. Hey, that'd be fun. I really like the pure orange. Looks great on the Alpine A110. I'm a big fan of the pure orange. The PS7 orange is just a little too bright. It doesn't really appeal to me. Especially in the light, I think a pure orange is more realistic of what you see in the real world. But that's just my eyes. What to use for seam reinforcement when tucking and dovetailing a Lexan body? Well, I've never tucked and dovetailed a Lexan body. I was thinking of it with this, but but I have done some Lexan work where where is it? Somewhere there is one of my trucks here that looks like a Willie's truck. I cut it out and redid. Well, let's grab it. Because that's a good question. I like that question. That's a good question. Challenge me. All right, there we go. All right. And headphones on, just so I can hear my inner voice. So in any case, on the Lexan, I would think, even dovetailing such, I cut out that door, and I added Lexan behind it, and Lexan in front of it with the ribs that you see there. And the inner panel, just inner panels of Lexan. What I used was, I always do a mixture. I do the good old CA glue that's somewhere hiding here. The pink that cures in less than 25 seconds. It is cured so fast that I'm missing it. Oh, there it is. It's hiding. So I use this, and you see hobby stores will put their name on there, and Maxi Cure. I use that, and I might put this on a corner, on all the corners. Then I'll use Shugu for the other areas as well. That's what I usually do. I use a mixture of both, because sometimes this, under impact, it'll crack and break apart. But if I use Shugu, and sometimes maybe even just like I'll put it there and I'll put the Shugu right on top of it and have both mix in at the same time. And I mostly do this with just Lexan when I'm working with Lexan. And but I'm pretty good at just like pick the corners with this stuff, and then Shugu in between. So you go dot, 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 and the in between dots of Shugu. And put it in, let it set, and I have never had a problem. This Lexan body is now going on 6 years. And those doors are still in place. And even the back part of the cab. Back part of the cab is actually... this is what was it? J Concepts Bog Hog body, and I cut out the back. And I took it and I drew out the cutout in styrene. And then I cut out to fit where the mold was and everything. And then I cut out the an outside portion of it to go outside. And again, Shugu CA, sand, paint on the outside, and voila, you know. Same. It's just amazing that that's hold up. Door handles. Whoops. Door handles up. Door's gonna open. Come on. It works too well. There goes my hay. Hey. I got hay all over me now. These were found at like a craft store during Halloween. Perfect size for 10 scale hay. And yeah, now I got a mess. Now I got to vacuum again. So anyways, that's what I do with Lexan. Styrene, I would just stick with the CA glue. Call it good. But the mixture of both, I kind of like that. Let's see else what we got here. When do you go? So thanks for a great question, by the way. Thank you. If you were done that, I have a body you want to trim it down for my class 3. Yeah, I'm down with that. We can do that. You love it. Is there anything other than Shugu or E16 glued to lean to Lexan, to glue Lexan? Honestly, I trust Shugu. Even if the body's painted, the other stuff, the E600, is actually eating away at paint sometimes for me, where Shugu has not. Obviously, you let this paint dry and maybe sit a day or two, but you know, like how there's parts where you put in a side view mirror and then you put in a rubber grommet and so forth, and then even like a body pin behind there. I still Shugu it just to keep it in place, and that works great. I trust Shugu 1,000 times. Never had any issues with it. And if I do have, like, I change my mind on something, it takes a little bit to peel off, but not that hard. And like that, it's lasted the elements. It's lasted a hot garage, a cold garage. It's handled outside and so forth. And yeah, it's holding up. Shugu's best, I think. So yeah, to see it, just to make sure there's the quick dry glue and good old Shugu. That's what I trust. Lexan, yeah, I got you. I haven't found anything else that works smoke. That works smoke? What are you smoking there, Phoenix? What are you talking about? That rig looks... I love that rig. It's a Gen 1 SEX10. And I've gone back and forth of wanting to change it, put some VP parts on it, but I just keep it the same. And really cheap in electronics in there. Pretty okay. The okayest servo in there, but it's fun. And I got a running video of it in my YouTube channel, and I love it. It's just so cool. It's amazing how much it's turned people's heads, but it hasn't won any concourse. It got second place once, but that's about it. It gets passed up a lot. And I keep wondering, is my proportions wrong? What's wrong with that? I don't know. Who knows? It looks good. Gorgeous rig. Can we see it next to Lloyd? Sure. Let's do that. Let's do a comparison. Yeah. Whoa. So we'll put that up here for now, and I'll lift him up here in a moment. And speaking of the Lloyd, I have another. I had 3 elements. I sold the Gatekeeper because I just wasn't running it. I feel bad. Who's down here? Let's see here. Can we get to it? We can get to it. There we go. Oh, there we go. I feel bad if I'm not driving these things. I don't like Shelf Queens, believe it or not. But I have 2 elements, and I'm thinking about selling the other one because I don't know if I'm gonna run it. But anyways, here's a comparison. All right, obviously, woo, and did some welding work there on that. I like the way that looks. I just, it's ugly, but I like it. It's so good. I love the Lloyd. I'm not ashamed to say that, folks. I love the Lloyd. And it loves me. And a good rig. The thing about my elements, they're fun. I love my VP the most, tell you the truth, but a good second place, I'll grab this. And I'll go trailing. And I'll slam that rear end down on every rock, But in any case, yeah, there they are. Could I do more? Could I cut out that bed and actually go deeper? I could. Maybe I will one day. And this is a Teddy Roosevelt theme. We got the Rough Riders. We got the aircraft carrier number on there. And we got that Speak Softly, Carry a Big Stick, which is a good motto. I want to put another Teddy Roosevelt thing there. I just haven't quite drawn it up right. Man, these are heavy. Really, they're not, but they are now. But thanks. Yeah, I think they're good. See, where are we? Hey, that was hay. Calm there, motorcycle. Let's see else that works. Smoke. Let's see. Calm down. We do ugly better than anyone else. Ugly's good. It's amazing what some people could do with the talent and patience to paint some bodies to make them look like custom paint jobs, like in the real world custom, But that's just not my flavor. That's not my jam, man. I like to make it look old. Let's see, the Lloyd is unique, yeah. And the thing is, I saw the potential in it. I was almost gonna tear off the back off and make a truggy out of it. I could still do that. We'll see. Hey, Lars here. How are you doing? How's Estonia? Ugly is always sexy. There's some jokes there from Fallon, Nevada that I will leave out. If you were in the Navy, do you know what Pigs in Space was? Did you partake in it? Shame on you. Anyways, we'll leave it at that for the Navy guys. The Lloyd is sweet, on par with a Volvo suit. And I haven't seen. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I haven't seen that episode yet, but as soon as Matt showed us that body in the chat, I'm like, freaking brilliant. I love it. It's Moosejaw, Moose approved, we'll say. So anyways, all right, we'll put this one away. And like I said, this is just, make sure nothing falls else over. It's just a SX10. And you can see I did some styrene work there for the inner fenders and made a pallet out of the back. This is based on a 101 truck, actually, that I saw on the good old internet. Whoopsies. I think I just disconnected my headphones that I don't hear anything out anyway. There we go. We're going there. But you can hear me, I hope. Then I'm the sexiest man alive. Phoenix, you are... Who does that? Is it People's Magazine, Sexiest Man Alive? Congratulations. Matsuga is awesome. I thought I would hate it, and now I want one. I agree. And that's why I keep wondering, when are these companies... When are they going to think outside the box and build and, make some bodies that should sell? And I know Jeep sells, Ford sells, Chevy sells, but it wouldn't be neat to just throw something out there. And I think J Concepts is coming out with that Morvair of Matt's off-road recovery. That might be outside the box. I kind of like that. I like that body. As soon as it's available, I haven't seen it available yet. So, Yeah. I think companies need to venture out of the realm of the typical, throw out an untypical body out there. You know, no snow, just raining. 3:45 a.m., 5 Celsius. Hope you like this info. I appreciate it, Alar. I love it. Every time I drive, Mrs. Moosejaw is still in Sacramento, so every time I drive to work here in the Great Basin of Nevada, I take a picture of my road and I give her a weather report too. So we appreciate weather reports here on the Moosejaw RC channel. So are you talking about the Muppet Pigs in space? No, Mike J. No, Navy boys are nasty, nasty, nasty boys. Let's put it that way. You'll have to join the military to find out. Yes, indeed. Phoenix appreciates the info. Makes me happier to be here. Exactly. Phoenix RZ gets hit by a freak 6-foot blizzard. Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? They did. So yeah, okay, so we did we did those 2 pro bodies, and then the one I did before it, and another one that I did for good old Gunner, and I was thinking, man, I want to keep it. I want to get paid too, so money prevails this time. But this one I found this is like a stock paint job, striping job of International Scout 2s. Not so much an 800, but 2s. And this just turned out a little dusty there. Let's get that dust off. There we go. This turned out just perfect. And the pictures, I want to take this outside and put it on my VS410, take some photos of this. But this just turned out amazing. Now, the 101 has a more yellowish Coors Banquet beer can paint color. But this was close with another TS paint. This is heavily doused. I want to say 4 to 5 coats of PS55 matte clear, Tamiya clear first, because I really want to make sure nothing chips off. And even some of these colors are TS colors. I think this one is. This is a PS. This is red, but I put gunmetal behind it. I made a nice little burgundy look to it, which I think is awesome. The 4x4 is stencil, so that's paint. The top paint was supposed to be this dark, but it turned out more metallic. So I just put silver behind it, and so it's kind of it's not quite stock. It's kind of reversed where these would be, but this is good. The key thing, and I'm really surprised I don't have more of that. Let's clean off my little fingerprint there. Get that fingerprint. There we go. Is the chrome tidbits, body bits from Vanquish. That really sold the old school look to it, I thought, and even on the back. And I think I'm going to get some for, I don't know, I want to get an Origin body one day, and the full cab, and go old school 70s chrome and paint job. But yeah, I love that one. And again, I almost kept it. I didn't make the bed perfect. I made it look like it was actually used a little bit. As you can see, not too much. A little silver underneath and that on top. But this one turned out, this is beauty. I can't help it. That looks nice. I forgot to do the International Scout thing on the back, but Club 5 Racing has some nice metal decals that can take care of that for Gunner if he really wants to. But yep. So that's Moose Job number 91. So we went backwards. 93, 92, 91. And the idea of what I called this episode was 3 for them and 1 for me. It's kind of like I want to get into the realm of painting 3 bodies for other people and then take a break from that and build 1, paint 1, do some RC for myself. And I got that idea from Robert De Niro of who I hear he does 3 fancy movies, and then he does one that's just for fun for himself. I kind of like that, and that's what I did with that. So I got those 3 done, and technically that is my Audi that I posted. But we do have a comp this weekend. But before we get that, let's be kind enough to make sure we get on to the comments. Wow, that is cool. I think it's turned out amazing. Yep. Oh my god, I love that. I love that tan. Yeah, the tan is I think it's TS68 from Tamiya. It's what was it? Wood Deck tan. It's the closest thing to the yellow. I tried a yellow tint underneath it on a sample. It just didn't turn out. Could I have done what I did for the Taco Dust Instagram guide that built a Scout 2 and made it a half cab, and it's all Coors Banquet beer yellow, that really pale yellow. Could have, but I didn't feel like it. And the thing with Traxxas, so if Traxxas is with On Point, I hope by now, you would think by now, but then I guess Traxxas. You know, there's the Tamiya way and there's the Traxxas way. Since Traxxas paint is that On Point paint, it's the exact same paint, but On Point has a wider variety of colors available. It'd be really nice if Traxxas opens that up, because the On Point is only available in Canada. And I got one can thinking it said pale yellow and it ended up being just yellow. But it cost me $45 for that can of paint. So it would really be nice. Or On Point makes themselves available in the United States. That would be great. That Moosejaw is rad. Yes. Thank you, Eric. I love it. Yeah, the chrome, really. That's the first time I don't think I've even seen any Vanquish with chrome, and they have it available, so it looks good. Old school double single roll bar. Yep, that would be cool too. Alright. That's great. Moto Joe, you need to do more for yourself. Yeah, everybody needs to do more for themselves. So we do have this for myself. This is, even though I did the Audi, but the Audi wasn't that hard. It was like one paint job, one color. And we're getting, this is for the Colorado. This is my comp truck, where I'm learning. But this is my body where I don't care. This is not going to go into Colorado. This is for local comps. And what it is a Traxxas, that truck body that they have, that's the street. And I saw some people on Instagram cut it up and lower it and all that kind of stuff. And that's what I'm going to use. And it's perfect for comp because, you know, you got some outer wheels, so you got that. It's pretty low. I might have a little front end issue, but I don't care. It's got to look cool. I mean, I could square it off, but that'd be... Well, we'll just have to pick our lines better. That's all. And I took the fenders off, even though you might have to trim the fender. If you bought this body and you put it on, the wheelbase looks like 12.3. You might have to trim out the fender wells a little bit. And I think I got one right here. Yep. You might have to trim that lip out a little bit. But other than that, it's 12.3. Doo-doo. Yeah, look at that. Oops, maybe it is. Or maybe it's 12. No, that's pretty damn close. You know? And, but I just got it for comp. I was going to get an Ecto body. I'm like, everybody has Ecto body. And then I saw a couple people like with this, so that's where I went. This is supposed to be a 35 Ford. And paint scheme, if you know the movie 1941. And Slim Perkins' character Hollis Wood. And that truck, the Christmas trees. If you know that movie, let me know in the comments. If you haven't seen that movie, see it. It's actually Steven Spielberg's first major film as a director. And I think it's still one of his best, even though it probably didn't do as good as anybody I think. But John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd's in it. Oh gosh, everybody's in it. It's a really good movie. But anyways, we're gonna make that kind of like a crawler version of Holliswood Christmas tree delivery truck. And we kind of got close to being mounted. I still got to figure that out, but first I got to see where it sits. And it should be fine. And then the other side is where we're going to have to be creative with the shock mount and kind of had to cut it out there to get to there. But close enough for jazz, close enough for Holliswood, and close enough for crawling in a local comp with no rules, no Sorka rules at least. You don't even need to use a winch and so forth. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's my one. We might do, I have to do I don't know, maybe I'll do the cheat way and find a bomber interior. I might make some, I really don't have to do anything, really. I mean, I could make some inner fenders, fancy inner fenders for that, just to hide stuff, but this is just helping me get used to comping and go from there. But yeah, hopefully we'll get this done tonight, because I gotta leave tomorrow. So, and we want to crawl on Sunday at Folsom Lake. So we got that going on. Things wired up, ready to go. As far as Colorado's concerned, I gave my Education Institute client who's working on her final for welding class, and they have to do a final project and do example all these welds that they've learned. So I said, well, I have a project for you that will help you, and you can help me. And she's welding a rear cage for the buckwheat body from Westmade, and that's the half Volkswagen Bug, half truck body. So she's doing that. I'm gonna bring the International R190 to her, and she's gonna make a full truggy cage out of that for the rear, and we're gonna use that as well, and then some bumpers and all that for my Class 1 on my other full buggy for Class 1, because I need to cover or fill in the gap for the rules. And rules suck now. I'm usually a guy by rules, but man, rules sure get in the way of building a comp truck. It's like, come on, let's just go. Let's just comp. So, yeah, the hot rod truck, yes. I want to buy one of those, but I haven't. But then again, there's some other street ones I want to buy too. So, now it'll work as a front slider. Yeah, you know. I've seen it a few times. You seen 1941? I remember that. Yes. Hollywood. Yes. Hello, Chris. How you doing? Hey, message me if you're still interested in the Sanford & Son truck. I haven't heard from you, and I never got those pictures for you. But if you are, I'm going to be in Sacramento this weekend. So, in any case, so that's kind of where we are with the comp truck. We got the wiring all cleared up. I drilled some holes, remounted the servo winch, and made room for the front. That was a key thing. As you can see, that's where it went, and that just got in the way of some bodies. And I'm like, I'm trying to understand, because they're not the only one that did the design of the offset servos on the mount. You have your steering servo, and then you have your winch on the side, but it's pushed up front, right up to the front of the plate. And I'm like, well, that gets in the way of room for, a body, especially if it slopes down low like a Volkswagen Bug. So I drilled a couple holes, worked pretty well, and pretty darn straight. That's really good. Not bad for bad eyesight. And we got that going. We got the inner gears in there. This thing's ready. It's going. Just got to get the bodies and the cage work going, and we're golden. And it's going to be a Class 1 and Class 2. And I was kind of taken back that Josh Harley Design was actually going to use, and I know why. I mean, they're good tires. But he's going to use the Falcon RT Wild Peaks that for comp, not Hyrex, which I was really surprised because I thought Hyrex was everything. So he says, no, I'm using these. I'm like, okay. So I got those going, and like I've said before, I've never had luck with the Hyrex tire. I mean, I got them mounted. They're ready. All right, I got to vent them, but we'll experiment in Colorado which one's the best. Like I'll know the difference. I saw 1941 once, a long time ago. Pretty good movie from what I remember. Yes, it was great. Ned Beatty. Oh, God, who else was in it? John Candy was in it. John Belushi. I mean, it's just John Belushi alone. That's that's the pilot, man. Amazing. Other than that, yeah. So that's what we got so far in Moosejaw Hour. And again, sorry I didn't make it last week. We had to adult. We had to take care of some issues. What's next after this though? After this nice little mounting thing, I have one for Pay Up Sucker. We're gonna do a Pendleton sweater company type pattern thing on a cliffhanger. I have an AMC Javelin. And we're just going to paint that retro metallic green with a black stripe down the center, but also across the front of the hood. And I got to find out if it actually goes in the back of the trunk as well. I don't know. He sent me a photo, but I can't quite make sure. I can't quite see. So I got to see if it's a stock photo, stock paint job, and so forth. That. And then we have a patina Mojave. The RC 4-wheel drive Toyota, and we're gonna do a patina retro paint scheme on that. And then we got Tim Hunsinger's here, a couple, and we got those squared away. And then after that, folks, after that, I think I'm caught up, which feels good. I think there was 8 bodies I still have left to do. So then there's of course Eric Baker's and Gary's as well. So we got those. So yeah, I do have those two. So, but if I could get close to those 2 guys, I'll feel caught up. So other than that, folks, what else? What can we talk about? I don't know what else RC wise there was. Like I said, I gotta catch up on my YouTube here tonight, but I also gotta start packing for tomorrow. And like I said, we'll be at the Sacramento at the Folsom Lake for the Cone Dodgers comp crawl, local event, no Sorka rules. I guess I have to see if they have rules, and then make sure I don't do something stupid. And we'll see. I think I can run both Class 1 and Class 2 tires on this body scheme and everything like that, and test this out. I'll go off to the side and practice with the winch a little bit. If I find somebody there, maybe I'll bring my walking stick and let me practice working with the winch and such. But we shall see. I got to get used to knowing that the button's there. That the winch goes out this way and then it keeps going, and make sure you hit stop and things like that. I saw Josh was speaking about how you set it up, your radio a little bit with a mix. So I might look into that, or I might just keep it as is and just get used to it. I think that's what I'm going to do. What day is the comp this weekend? I believe it's Sunday at 9 o'clock, and I don't know the exact location. I don't think it's Dotton's. I don't know, it might be. It's one of those locations at the Folsom Lake. And then just catch, if you're on Facebook, the Cone Dodgers, Sacramento Cone Dodgers comp group. They used to be the Arden group, but I don't know. The 420 group went away, or maybe they're still there and they're walking around aimlessly. Who knows? Number 8 heads in a duffel bag. Did I say that? 8 heads. I meant bodies. Plus, I gotta do a interior for the Toyota. So I wasn't able to find 2.2 KMC gold tanks. OOS online at Vanquish and under every rock. A little voice told me to check the hobby town, and boom, got lucky. There you go. Congratulations. I like the tanks. The tanks are so choice. I like them. I just need to use them. I have 4 sets of tires. Well, 3 sets are for a comp. So I got 2 sets that need a build one day. So we shall see. Rules are pretty lax. Front, rear bumpers, and painted body. 4.75 tires. Okay. Cool. I hope this counts as a bumper. I mean, I could put another bar on there, but that's my bumper. I mean, I could put the IRC thing on there. And even if I don't get the comp, I'll just tool around and have fun. You know I'm no rush for that paint job, but thank you, sir. Yeah, I just wanted to get to them. Because, you know, like, things might be changing here this summer, so I got to make sure those things are done and out of the way. I might try to stop by Sunday to watch the comp. All right, we'll see you, Eric, if you're out there. Hopefully the weather looks like it should hold up. So, yay. Wanted to run the Ostix KLRs out of stock, going with U4 R Hyrex. Yeah. Yep. That's the issue. And you know who, I don't know if Darren's here. You know who your real friends are when they give you a bunch of their stuff, but they only give you 3 tires or 3 wheels, not 4. I have these old he gave me these old Proline discontinued class 1 tires, and they're scale. They're of some, I forget the brand. They're still in the box after I only counted 3. And I'm like, really? Really? 3? 3. I'm never going to find that again. Oak Beach. Oak Beach is where they're comping there, Eric. Thank you, Orange Taco. Thank you very much. You guys are so full of it. Your new Audi looks fantastic. I love the Audi. That was a Christmas gift back in 2021. And though we should count that as 1, seriously, it only it's white. That's the only color you paint on it, and then you put about 80. I think I counted up to 81. Yeah, there's 81 stickers on here. Some of those are paired, so a good 100 stickers on there. But I love this car. I remember seeing this car race back in the 90s, and I thought it was just amazing. And this is not even really like the really hot one with the side profiles on the quarter panels and such and the big old wing. But I love this car. I thought it was just amazing. And the wheels, again, thank you, Eric and Gary. Those wheels, the Pac Max. I'm probably going to have to find an Audi logo, Audi lettering, but that is curved, so I could put it in appropriately into the wheels, but I haven't found that yet. Haven't looked really. But this thing's, it's all cool. I love it. Turned out great. Picture, it's funny how the pictures don't show the stickers as well. I mean, here, yeah, they look pretty okay. Except for right there, you can see the little abrupt end there. Push it down, you know. But it's so choice. And again, I can't thank Eric enough for those wheels. That was the key thing. It ties the car together really well. Hopefully it stays in place here. It doesn't fall over. We'll put it on the floor. Let's see, what is that? Those were the truck that a redneck built. Never more than 3 tires match. Yeah. Obviously, he used one, or his brother used one for a spare. Checker pass. Hello, Moose. Hello, Moosejaw. Hello to you. Let's see. Hola. Hey, LT, everybody. It counts. It counts? Good. The bumpers count. Good. And I'll have the other one up here, too, so. I just don't want to trim that front end. I know that's going to hit every single ledge I come up to, but I just don't. I mean, I could get away with it, but I got to have that. This is, like I said, this is the lowest body I've ever. I mean, I always never cut off the stock lines, but that looks so cool. I gotta keep that somehow. I don't know. Maybe I can just maybe I can find some metal and just round it over it or something. I don't know. Or I could do outside bumpers, because that's what they had. Instead of going in front, they had some, like the Prowler, the Plymouth Prowler, they had the bumpers go out. Problem solved, I think. We shall see if they let me get away with that. I think I DM'd you my Bill's Gold one. Oh, it might DM me again there, Checker Pass. I think I remember us talking, but I can't remember. You know, in my education institute, I teach 3 different subjects, and sometimes I don't even know what class I'm in. And I have to ask the kids, "What class are we? Tell me." "Oh, okay. Yeah, you have this assignment. Let's work on that." Yeah. Struggle is real. If I stay at this place, it might be 4 subjects next year. But it's an elective of my choice, so we shall see. That kit is at my local hobby store, and I have been drooling over it. Drool away. I love it. Cannot that. Where's some of the drift wheels might have the fin style wheel? Yeah, okay, I can see that. I got some. I have a drift car. One day we'll put it together. Hey, Moosejaw, PC Premium Northwest NW. Where are you located there, RC? Smoking and race. You build it a skid. Yeah, yep, build it a skid. Yeah, I can do that. Steel bumpers to wrap around. Yeah, we can do that. That is sick. It is sick. Just trim it to the same shape so that the trim tip meets the right at the bumper line. All right. Does it have to be made out of metal? Because I gave all my metal supplies to my fellow student who's earning her. I go, here. We'll figure it out. And like I said, it's like, I'll just tell them, look, I'm just there to have fun. Disqualify me, but let me see how I do. I'll be fine with that. Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington. All right, Checker Pat. Well, of course, I remember that. Now? Yes. I'm looking. We're looking at Spokane. We're looking at more houses up there lately. We shall see what happens. We shall see. We're almost to spring break, and hopefully some job opportunities open up. But I won't bore you to death with that stuff. So anyways, with that, folks, thanks for joining the Moosejaw Hour. Again, apologize for the little glitch with OBS here, Streamlabs. For some reason, it switched the settings. It's nothing I want to switch, so it did that. But let's try the side cam, because I did move my side camera. There we go. All right, I got to move that a little bit more. Get that more in line. All right, there we go. That looks pretty good, especially with my tires. We'll see if we can't get that. Oh, I can. Let's bring it in. There we go. Maybe down a little bit. I don't know. Bring it in. Bring it down. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. I know this is exciting, isn't it, folks? Bring that in. Bring that in. Magic of technology. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little big. See my gut. But anyways, yeah, we'll get that side cam going. Get some side cam action. We'll figure that later for the next time. But anyways, yeah, we got that going. Gonna figure out how to mount that. It's not the perfect camera, but it gets the job done. There we go. It's gonna look good. Don't hit the keyboard. What are we doing? Oh yeah, it's still not attached quite. Right, there we go. But that'll be definitely awesome. It'll be good. We're gonna paint that up tonight. All right, folks. Hit that like button. Yes, please, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We will get into some other things that I need to record. Might main fashion and pull bar like a pommel guard and a Toledo. Oof, I'm gonna go back and look all that up. So, anyways, folks, let's get back to the main camera because I'm the good-looking one, not so much my other camera. There we go. If you're in Sacramento, we'll see you hopefully this weekend at the Conch Crawl on Sunday. I'll be picking up supplies at the hobby store on Saturday, and then we'll be dropping off the gunner supply of trucks to Josh and see if he throws something my way to paint. I don't know. He's really busy building the carbon stuff, which is pretty amazing. So, well, that. RC crawlers and a day of smallmouth fishing is satisfying. That sounds pretty good to me. Again, hit that like button. Promise to check my settings and make sure I see what it's supposed to be doing about 5-10 minutes before next time. We should be here. Yeah, we'll be here next Thursday because it's not spring break yet. We're getting there. And as always, build your tire trucks. Build them the way you want. Buy whatever tires you want. That's the right ones, folks. Cheeseburgers and fries. Have a great night. Thank you for joining.